Hi, hello everybody. So this is a quick video on how you're supposed to do the exams and attach the work on the exams posted on my OpenMath. Okay, I am recording this on the Math 119 course, College Algebra, for the spring 2026 semester. But even if you're taking another course like the pre-calculus course or calculus course, the procedure is the same. Okay. Your exam is going to have different information. This is just a sample for no credit. Ignore the due date. And I'm going to take it as a student preview. So it's only to show you how to upload the work for each question. Okay, so I'm going to start the exam. So this simple sample exam for no credit looks like this. Ignore the question, right? So you would read the question, you would, you know, do the work on a piece of paper, and here is the button to add the work. Okay, so let's say you already did that. You pick one of the answers and you add the work, right? So at the bottom, you see show your work here by attaching a file or a picture. So I'm assuming that after you selected a question, you already did the work on a piece of paper. You took a picture of your work and now you have to upload it, all right? So if I'm assuming you're going to take a picture with your phone, right? If you're taking the exam on a computer, which you should, right? So then you take a picture with your phone and you have to email it to yourself so that you can open on a computer and have the file on your computer so that it can be attached here. So for this example, I already have a file that I want to attach. So you just click on choose file. And I have here work exam one, question one. So I'm going to click on that. If you want to attach another file, click on choose a file again and attach the next file, however many files you want. I think there's a limit per question of 50 megabytes, but I think it's pretty large. Submit the question. Okay, and then you go to the next question and you do the same thing. So in this case, you have to answer something. I'm just going to put anything in here. And then again, add the work, show work here, choose a file. I'm going to choose my second file and maybe I need something else. And I can attach it again and then submit the question. Now, so you can do this for every question, right? Or you can do the following. So let's suppose that question two is your last question on the exam, right? And to save a little time, instead of attaching, one picture for each question, which you can do, maybe this is better. You can do the following. You can, as you're working with these questions, you can do the work as a regular exam. You label the question on your piece of paper. Question one, here's the work. Question two, here's the work. Question three, question four, question 10, however many questions. At the very end, all of your questions are on your maybe one piece of paper or two pieces of paper. Okay, and then you attach them here on your last question. So let's say that question two is my last question. I'm going to attach all of the files on my last question, right? So maybe I have three pieces of paper. So here they are. I attach them here. So this is all the work for all of the questions on the exam, and I am attaching them on the last question of my exam. After I've done that, I submit the question and I'm done. Okay, so you can do that. That would save you a little bit of work. But as long as you understand that the work has to be attached onto the exam, either on each question or maybe on the last question that you're going to do this. Okay, otherwise, you won't get full credit for the answers on your exam. So this is what you're supposed to do. It's very simple. Just look for that symbol to show your work here by attaching a file or picture and submit all your work. Okay?